welcome back to KB Adventures. For today's adventure, we are getting our rig ready to head out to the desert. I'm gonna be taking a contract out that way, so we have some spots that's on the roof that probably need to be patched, and the silicone around the lights and everything probably needs to be kind of refreshed for the UV rays. So we're gonna get on the roof and we're going to patch and re-silicone the roof. So my two silicones I have right here, I have all my silicones here in a bucket. I have my caulking gun here, and then I have some of the self-leveling silicone that's gonna go around like on the flat surfaces of the roof, as well as on the sides there that that's gonna need to be touched up. I have some of this same silicone, but this one is non-leveling. So let's get up on the roof, okay? Okay, everyone, so we have made it here on the roof. And as you can see, there are definitely some spots that need to be touched up on, especially for the UV rays that we're gonna be hanging out at in the desert. So we're gonna go ahead and get our caulking gun out of our bucket, as well as our self-leveling silicone, because this is the parts that is going to be on the self-leveling. So I'm gonna go ahead, I got some paper towels, I'm gonna wipe all this mess off, all this stuff off, and we're gonna redo some of this, and we're gonna touch up and go over this old sealant. First thing we're gonna do is load up our silicone into our gun. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick a spot, and I'm gonna go along the edge of the outside. I'm just gonna kind of do this in sections, and along the edge of the other outside. I'm gonna fill it in, make a square, and then I'm just gonna fill all that square in. Doesn't really have to be perfect, but this is because what this is designed to do is to go over this like so. So now I'm just going to go around, make another one, and continue on. Now what this stuff is designed to do, guys, is it is designed to like even out all these different areas. So if you get one side up that's way higher than the other side, that's okay, because it's designed to like, it'll equal itself out. Which is why it's not really, you're not supposed to put this on sidewalks, because it will move. Alright. One is dry down, and we're gonna let that sit. It's gonna take about a day or so to dry. And now we're gonna move on to the next parts. Okay guys, so we're still on the roof, and we finished a good bit of our roofing here. As you can see, it's starting to level out, it's starting to get tacky, and it's gonna be drying. So I'm gonna give this a few days and let this dry and really good, and we're gonna see what it does. But I do have, so we're gonna go ahead and get to the couple of spots that I know of right now that I really need the side silicone on. So let's head over to that side. Okay guys, so this is the side of the RV. So right here, there's like this little hole that the sealant has been cracking on, that's cracked on. So we're gonna go ahead and get that sealant and get that hole filled in for us with the side sealant, the one that's not designed to level out. So let's go. Okay guys, so I have the non-leveling silicone here and I've got it, the tip cut off and everything ready. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna put like a little bit right here. Fill it up first. All right. So, I've already cleaned this area, so I'm just gonna put like a little bit right in here to fill that area. And I'm gonna put a small bead that's gonna go around to fill in that area. I'm gonna take my finger and I'm gonna come over, making sure all the cracks and the crevices are filled in. All right. So now we're gonna go down. There's one other spot that I need the silicone for. So we're gonna head down, back down off the roof, and we're gonna go fill in that spot. All right, guys. So we're back off the roof. Yay! Golf clap. Everybody clap. Okay. Anyway, so right now we're here underneath the top part of our fifth wheel. I noticed the other day that this is starting to look like it's coming kind of undone, like unsealed a little bit, which is not good. So I'm gonna go ahead and take our non-leveling sealant and I'm gonna put a small bead across there and I'm gonna fill it in and I'm gonna make it a little bit better. I'm gonna fill it in so it like sticks and everything and it seals back up again. So hold on just a second, let me do that and I'll show you how it goes. Alright guys, so there it is after I did that. This other side didn't look, oh no. Since we got it out, let's go ahead and get this other side too. Alright guys, there we go. All done. So there you have it for today's adventure. We went on the roof, which is always an adventure because that is quite high once you get up there and the wind blows. But we went on the roof and we did our self-sealing sealant, and then we also did a couple of the spots on the side of the RV that I knew of that was really bad, that well, not really bad, that were more on the worst side, that going ahead and needed to be done before they got worse and before we developed any kind of leaks. So this is maintenance that needs to be done on RVs quite often. I would say like once every 30 days. That's usually what I do. I get up and look and make sure everything looks okay and I don't see any holes. So, but if I see any holes like I did today, I'll go ahead and fix them. So anyway, before we head off towards the desert and the UV rays get any worse. So catch you later. Thank you so much for sticking around. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you later. Thank you on KB Adventures.